Hello, Cancer. Welcome to your weekly reading for February 12th to the 19th. This is for Cancer, Sun, and Rising. If you're new to my channel, Cancer, I do a traditional Celtic cross spread. I also use astrology and my guides to help bring a lot more clarity, to get a little bit more specific and detailed with your reading. I do this, Cancer, because I love you and I want you to feel like it's a personal reading, as if we're here one-on-one rather than a general spread. Lastly, astrology's been around for thousands of years, and it really had major influence in divination and tarot, which came out in the 14th century. Every card is ruled by an astrological element or alignment or an aspect or ruling planet. So when the two are combined, we go really deep. And also, both astrology and tarot are aligned in the tree of life. Now, this week, Cancer, 12th to the 19th. It is such a great week. It is a beautiful week. And it could be a big money week for you, okay? And the reason I say that is because we are coming out of that full moon in Leo that was in your second house of salary, all right? So you could have seen some activity in terms of salary. But also, listen, even just material possessions and value, like a sense of value, like what you value, what's going to make you feel good, right? The other thing is we're in Aquarius season still. This is the last week of Aquarius season, and that's in your 8th house, all right? That rules your 8th house of other people's money. So finances are really big this week, okay? And when I say other people's money, just think like maybe a bonus, maybe a commission, maybe, something that has to do with real estate or paying off debts. But, Cancer, Jupiter in Aries is in your 10th house, so there's a lot of activity with career. Now, if you saw my monthly reading for you for February, I said Valentine's Day. It's a really big day. It's a gorgeous day. It's the alignment's so great that it just happens to be on Valentine's Day. But you know that I did say the big catch is that the day after, February 15th, is even more romantic. In fact, it is possibly it is one of the most romantic days of the year and of the past few years that we've seen. And the reason is because Venus is conjuncting Neptune. Venus is, the planet of love, right? And, both Venus and Neptune are in Pisces. And so for you, especially Cancer, that is going to be your 9th house, all right? And so there could be a lot of activity with just, spirituality or even education, higher education. Maybe you're going back to school for something. Maybe you're learning something new for yourself. There's also some travel aspects involved. You could be thinking about going on a long trip. You could be planning a long trip. If not, you could just be, working with people overseas. All right. But let's go ahead, Cancer. Let's go ahead and get started. See what's going on for you this week. The other thing I forgot to mention, and we're going to talk about this more next week, because it happens on Sunday, but we are officially going into Pisces season at the end of the week, all right, over the weekend, and we have a new moon in Pisces, and it is huge, and it's amazing. I really love the aspect that day, all right? So we'll see what comes up in your reading to see if there's a preview of what's to come, but again, we're going to talk more about that next week. Let's go ahead and get started. Woo! Cancer, did I take a breath? I don't even know if I did. Let's get started with your reading for this week now, Cancer. Like I said earlier, I do a traditional Celtic cross spread. Really does give the best overview here. If we have to pull clarifiers, we will pull clarifiers. Now, Cancer, the second thing I have to say is that I really love you. I love my Cancers. And if you're, if you are on social media, I'm on like all the platforms. And the only reason I say that is because someone brought that up. I do, like on Instagram, I do a lot of stories and stuff. You get like insight into like my life here in Brooklyn, but I travel a lot just to get away on the weekends and stuff. And I always like post stuff. So follow if you want, if that's your thing. But let's go ahead and go to your reading. Cancer, you're blowing me away. Okay, so February was an amazing reading forecast for you. Last week, I believe you had your best reading of all time. It was just the energy from that and the cards that you pulled. Everything was just aligning in the way that you... I can't even... You are on a streak, okay? You're on a streak. You're like at, hey... I've heard of people who've won the lottery like 2 or 3 times. This is like, I can't even, I mean, boom, look at this, look at this. You see, you've pulled all cards in major arcanas other than the Seven of Swords, and we're going to talk about that, okay? Now, let's get started. You got the King of Pentacles, all right? Now, the King of Pentacles, listen, he's a provider, he's a protector, he's, the richest king, all right? The richest king, and he takes care of people in his kingdom, and I really love this because you've had that energy, all right? I really love that. It's almost like, it's that's in your blood. That's what Cancers are, right? You are so giving, you are so nurturing, and you think about others, you think about their overall wellness, their mental health. That's who you are, Cancer, and I really love that for you. Now, the King of Pentacles is someone, this is all about money, and this is all about wealth. So a lot of y'all could have had that come through. Remember, the very first thing I said in the reading was, astrologically, there's a lot of attention around money, okay, for y'all, all right? Richest king, so y'all could have had some of that. And so abundance comes in a lot of different forms too. Wealth comes in a lot of different forms. So if it's not money, if you're like all set, if you're like the Prince of Norway watching this reading, which probably never, probably not happening, but if money's not even a matter for you, it's wealth in all areas of your life, okay? Wealth in your, family, wealth in your career, wealth in, where you find that wealth. And so I love that you got the King of Pentacles, okay? So there's a nurturing side, but a nurturing side as in like, you have a friend or a sister or, someone that that's like, I'm 50 bucks short on rent. You're like, oh, I got you. Do you know what I mean? You want to take care of everybody in your kingdom, okay? And that's really great, but also this is still like, you can do that because you have all that wealth, all right? One thing I'm going to point out, you see, for two things I'm going to point out, you see he's the pentacle, all right? His hand is over the pentacle, and like even the tiniest details in tarot are so important. So hand over the pentacle is owning your wealth, all right? Owning that abundance, all that money, but also you see the scepter here that appears in the Empress card, all right? And so basically anything he touches turns to gold. I really love this for you. This is really insane, and it's very, very, very Capricorn energy, very Taurus energy, but listen, you're good, all right? You're good. I love that, and look at this. In the heart of your spread, Cancer, you got the Lovers. Listen, this is like the headline news of the week, all right? So the Lovers card, you can see Archangel Raphael. He's the one who's blessing the love to, let's just call them Adam and Eve here. That's you, all right? That's you. So here's the thing. A lot of attention around relationships. A lot of attention around love, okay? I did say that this is a big week of love, all right? Just, Valentine's Day, if you celebrate it. If you don't, it's still just a beautiful day for love. The day after, gorgeous aspects for love. This is a beautiful week for love, okay? Now, you actually got the Lovers card, okay? And I love that for you. Now, here's the thing. It's a little bit more than love, right? It's a little bit more than relationships. You can see that he's looking at her. She's looking over at the Archangel. And so it really is like conscious, subconscious, super conscious at play here. It's like that Trinity. Now, here's the thing. It is, okay, there's stuff happening spiritually with y'all, okay? I know spiritually is a strong word, but or spiritual is a strong word. Just think mind, body, soul, okay? There's some ascension. You're really tapping in, okay? Cancers, y'all are very intuitive anyway, and this is just so amazing. Now, here's the thing. Some of y'all may have to make a choice, okay? Because the Lover's card is about choices as well. Like I said earlier, Archangel Raphael, he's the one that's gifting the love. It's up to these two to decide what to do with it, all right? So you could make a big decision this week on a relationship. And listen, that's either work or love, okay? Whatever resonates with you, okay? And because partnerships also includes like your boss, your colleagues, maybe like a partner that, if you're an entrepreneur, someone that you work with. Now, here's another thing is that you did get the Ace of Swords, but you got the Ace of Swords in your challenge area, all right? So this is the biggest sword, right? We don't even have to tell kids. Swords are powerful. They're sharp, all right? So with this sword, double-edged sword, all right? It's also, when it comes up in your challenge area, here's the thing. Swords are the mental suit, right? With great power comes great responsibility, right? And, there's a lot of knowledge and power. And so it's the way that you wield the sword that matters, right? So with that in your challenge area, there could be something that you're stuck on a decision, or you could be, there's some clarity that's a little off, okay? And it feels like quicksand energy, okay? So have that moment to just power through it, okay? Don't lose any self-confidence. Don't lose any doubt in yourself. You've got this. It could be, one of those, it really could be one of those weeks, right? Where you're going to be, it's a little bit more cerebral, and also, like, not only that, but also intuition, okay, is at play here. And remember, I said spirituality, but one thing I want to point out is that you didn't get any cups in your spread, and we know cups represents emotions. So it's great if you are very intuitive. It's great if you have, you're laser focused and, you're have the eyes on the prize and you have all this clarity. But when you don't have that heart, you really need to remember what I said, that mind, body, soul. You have to have that heart for everything to align. Put some passion into it, okay? Because it does look like there could be something that you might be conflicted with. You might be stuck on. You might be, I don't know. And it really could have to do with this relationship, because the Ace of Swords is challenging the Lover's card, all right? So it could have to do with a relationship where you're like, I don't know if this is the way to go, or if this isn't the way to go, or do you know what I mean? Like, take that time to really, really, boom, go here. All right, that's what's gonna help. Okay, that's what's gonna help when you have that love. All right, now listen, you did get the Seven of Swords in your crown. So what's really interesting, look at the way this is going. Okay, so for some of y'all, it could be that. One thing is, with the Lovers in the heart of your spread and the Ace of Swords in your challenge area, now you've got the Seven of Swords in your crown. There could be, someone could have done something a little underhanded, all right? Someone could have cheated on you. Someone could have lied to you. Someone could be doing something very deceptive, all right? And that is why this is hard, because, some of y'all didn't see it coming, okay? Some of y'all didn't see it coming, and this may happen this week, all right? I call this the lying, cheating, stealing card. You can see him, getting away with the swords, but in broad daylight. So he can be caught, right? And it's just a little, a little mischievous, right? It's, some people, some of y'all may not have that experience, something that is like, you find out that your partner is cheating or lying or taking something from you. It could be something just like something that's going on that's just like unfavorable, and you're like, what do I do about this situation now, right? It could be, and coming from the King of Pentacles, it really could be something where it could affect you emotionally, which is why there is no cups here, is because you're just so up here now, and you're just like, wait, boom, and it's going to come later, because you're coming from a really good place where you've been, putting in all this great karma, you've been receiving it, and you've been, the protector, and you've been taking care of people, and then this happens, so you're just like, what is going on, right, with that Ace of Swords? Now, you did get the Strength card, so that's really good, all right? Some of y'all actually already know this is happening, by the way. Some of y'all may have an idea that there is something at play, right? Something that's just blah, right? But I love that you got the Strength card. This is it's strength, it's courage, right? You see the the sign of infinity over her head. Okay, infinite possibilities with that strength. But I want you to remember one thing is that you do see the woman taming the lion. A lot of people forget that the lion is allowing her. All right, you go to the zoo, you're not gonna. Nobody can just go to a lion and just right. Not going to be a fun scene, okay? The lion is allowing her. So what that means is there's synergy here. There's a lot of interaction here, okay? Now think of that lion as like your think of it as like your spirit guide, okay, or spirit animal, right? So whatever you believe in, where you find that source of strength, tap into it now, okay? That's gonna help you. That's gonna help. And this card is ruled by Leo, and again, we came out of that full moon in Leo, which was again in your second house, which does rule salary and money, but also remember what I said, like values, and then just even self-value, right? So I love this, okay? You're good. Just make that decision, the decision you have to make, but know that in your future you got the Ace of Wands, all right? And so this is a new opportunity coming through. This is, aces usher in the new change, the new beginnings, the new opportunities, and it's very auspicious. You even see the hand of spirit giving a thumbs up here, all right? Now listen, wands are all about our passions, our ideas, even creativity, but at the end of the day, it has a really strong connotation to work, okay? A really big connotation to work, actually. And when I say work, think like enterprise, think job, think career. There is something new coming through, all right? And remember I said, Cancer, this is a big year of career for you, of work, of, it's listen, since 2011, that's how big it is, okay? Jupiter and Aries in your 10th house of career hasn't been there since 2011, all right? Some of y'all already may have felt some progress or activity over last summer. There could have been things that have been kicking off. You could have been in a got new jobs or on the way of getting a new job right now, but listen, ooh, something new is coming through. And let's just clarify that oh my gosh, Cancer, I can't even, what is going on? You got the 10 of Pentacles. It is literally raining money in the form of the tree of life. Look at that. This is amazing. This card is the you made it card. This is the prosperity, success. This is legacy. All right. Look how big their castle is. Look how happy that family is. Look how comfortable they are. Look at this is just so much success. Oh my goodness. I don't even know what to say. You're in a really good place, Cancer. You're in a really good place. There may be something where, you have to make a decision and you're really stuck because someone did something like, a little, right? Or, this week they will. But hey, you've got the strength card. You can solve any of this. And remember what I said, Ace of Wands, that creativity. A lot of people just associate that with the arts, like movies and film and writing and stuff. I want you to think of creativity as in so many other ways, being creative in terms of problem solving, right? And you're going to have the gift of that. And Cancers, y'all are creative anyway. Listen, I said from the beginning of this reading, the money and is going to be a big thing this week, money and wealth. And you got the King of Pentacles, and now you got the 10 of Pentacles, you have the Ace of Wands. Cancer, you're good. You're good. Let's get to your staff. All right. Listen, Cancer. Oh my God. You are amazing. If you like this reading, by the way, it would be great if you subscribe, leave comments. I love all that. I love hearing from y'all. I love getting emojis. All those random emojis make me smile too. And if you're a subscriber, I really appreciate it. And thank you so much for being here with me every week. You're amazing. I wouldn't even be here if it wasn't for you. Thank you so much. And I genuinely mean that. Y'all make my day. So, Cancer. Oh my gosh. I'm about to make your day, Cancer. I cannot believe this. This is another... Woo! Who are you? Look. So you got the Nine of Cups, all right. So this is the genie in a bottle energy. This is the wish coming true. Your wish coming true. Now here's the thing. You're getting your wish. I'm telling you that much, okay? You're getting your wish. Now you can see him. He's so happy. He's so happy, and you can see the cups aligned over his head. Right. That's a lot of enlightenment. All right. But also, what I really love is like so proud of himself. Just it's almost like he's showing off his cups like they're trophies, right? It's having that love. Oh my goodness, the fact that I mentioned earlier that you had no cups, all right, and I was just like, ooh, I wish you had some cups. Boom, all right, you've got them now. You got the Knight of Wands. Hi, this is really knights are fire, all right. Wands are fire. Knights are on a mission. So this is double fire. I mean, like, what is coming out of his helmet, right? So this is a lot of just that energy of going, going, going. Nothing's going to stop you now, but also like almost like going and taking everything you need. This came in your external factors area. It's almost like there's going to be someone that comes through and what is the phrase? Puts fire under your butt or fire under your feet? Like that. It's really like propelling you forward. Oh my goodness. Did I talk about travel? So, did I say some of y'all are going to travel? Some of y'all are going to travel. Did I say that? Some of y'all are going to travel. Or you're planning travels. And I really love that. Listen. You have this new opportunity coming through. You have this new beginning coming through. You have so much to look forward to. And then again, your second cup, you got the Page of Cups, all right? So it's like you want it, all right? And listen, the Page of Cups, okay. Very Pisces energy. There's a lot of Cancer energy here, but he's very Pisces, okay? Very like a dreamer, very imaginative, very creative too. I mean, you see the fish coming out of the cup there, all right? And so the fish is all about creativity, and I talked about that earlier. It's not just about the arts, right? In which is, with Neptune and Pisces, sure, yes, and that's glorified with the, Venus there as well, but creativity in all other aspects. But at this point, Cancer, all you want to do is follow your bliss, okay? And I really love that. And there's a lot of newness coming through, and you want this newness, this new energy to come through. And for some of y'all, new relationships, okay? So put yourself out there. There could be the end of a relationship and the starting of a new one as well, okay? And the reason I say that is because it's looking to me that for some of y'all, that's actually what you want. Yeah. So remember, keeping your heart open is it makes all the difference. Look what you got in your final outcome. Cancer, you're going to make me cry. This is talk about a new journey. I mean, you have this new opportunity coming in. You're so much like prosperity, success, like your kingdom come. Like this is all in your future with the Knight of Wands. And then you got the Fool. Come on. This is a brand new journey. This is your final outcome. All right. So this is you starting a brand new journey, and it's already proven here with the Ace of Wands, some new passion of yours, okay? It could be a relationship, it could be a job, it could be moving into a new home, it could be, it's so many, just limitless possibilities. I mean, that's what the Fool is, right? He's zero. Zero is nothing. Nothing is everything. That is infinite possibilities. Now, when you think about zero, there's nothing before zero, right? Nothing. So it's almost like you're starting on a clean slate, all right? This is, the Fool is opportunity. It's optimism, it's innocence, and you see the full abundance of the sun, okay? So when you see the Fool, I want you to see the word as Full as well, because the Fool brings that fullness in life. You are going to have to take that leap of faith, and I want you to take that leap of faith. And it's going to bring a lot of confidence too, because taking that leap of faith is risk. Risk is confidence, and confidence is taking risks, right? And this is all, and it's not in a way where it's like, oh, I don't know if it's like, yes, I want this, and I'm gonna go get it. Listen, look at your spread. I cannot, like, I honestly, oh, there goes my lamp. I think that happened in your last reading. I need to get a new lamp. The thing broke. But anyway, you can still see me. But listen, claim this. You have an amazing week ahead of you. I'm very excited for you, Cancer. Thank you so much for tuning in. Again, if you like this reading, it'd be great if you like the like button and then subscribe and leave comments. I love hearing from y'all. And if you're a subscriber, you know I love you so much. Thank you so much. I will see you next week. And next week is a big week. Remember, we have that new moon in Pisces. Okay, we're moving into Pisces season, and that new moon in Pisces is huge. Okay, and then if you are going on a trip, safe travels. A lot of y'all are going on trips. I love it. I'm jealous. All right, I'll see you next week. All right, bye bye.